Hi and welcome to my channel Mesalina Tarot. This video is for the sign of Scorpio for the month of April. We're going to see love and career. So let's begin with single Scorpio for the month of April. 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 Was it positive or negative factor for single Scorpio? And what's the advice card for Scorpio, single Scorpio? Advice card for single Scorpio for the month of April. Okay, so let's begin with your reading. Four of Swords, Two of Cups, Two of Swords. So we've got two twos and Three of Swords. Oh, of Swords, except this one. Okay, so what I see here this month is that you might be reflecting upon relationships, or maybe you're taking some time away from relationships at the beginning, but later on I think you're going to coincide with someone that you like, someone that initially you look like, well, like if this person and you would be compatible. But by the end of the month, I think you might experience some insecurities that you don't know what to do next, or how to progress, or what direction to take in this, well, after this meeting, because you see we've got these signals here. One is pointing to the right, the other one is pointing to the left, so there could be some confusion and you don't know maybe what to do next. Yeah. The factor that plays against, I would say, is the Three of Swords. So I'm not sure if there could be some kind of disappointment with this person. It is very likely that maybe you've got some expectations and maybe they are not met as such. Okay, so the advice card here is the Strength. I would say that the advice for you guys is to, well, to hold yourself a little bit, and also at the same time see if you are really passionate about this person or not, if you feel the special connection with this person or not, if you desire to be with this person or not. Okay, because that's quite relevant. Maybe, yeah, you can get along with someone, but maybe that is not like enough. That could be the case. So if that person triggers your passion, your desire, then yeah, I would progress it. Otherwise, it's better to just let it be. And that's it. Okay. Now let's move on to Scorpio, who would like to come back with someone. And I need to put the cards back in the deck. So Scorpio that would like to come back with someone during the month of April. Scorpio who would like to come back with someone during the month of April. Scorpio who would like to come back with someone during the month of April. How will that be? Scorpio who would like to come back with someone during the month of April. And what plays for or against coming back with your ex? What plays for or against? And lastly, the advice card. Advice card for you guys. Is it a good idea or not? Advice card for coming back with an ex. Okay. We've got a Queen of Wands, the Strength, Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and lastly the Judgment card. Okay, so, well, first of all, let me remind you that I'm organizing a raffle for a free reading. If you would like to participate, you have to guess my month of birth, and if you think you know the answer, you can write it down below in the comment section, and I will reach you guys to, well, to let you know that you won the free reading. Okay, so we've got a Queen of Wands, Strength, and Nine of Pentacles. I think, yeah, it's possible to reach out in a very careful way and always projecting that in your life there is abundance and well-being, that you are not a needy person, far away from that. You have to show yourself as someone complete. But let me tell you something. I don't see here like a reply from your ex. I think that that is more that probably if you reach out to him, I think that you won't care that much if he, if he replies to you or not. That's the way I see it. Like you're self-sufficient at this point, and that if you reach out, it's just, I don't know, just to be friends or something like this. But I don't see you like needing coming back with this person. Okay, if you're a woman and you're asking for a a partner who was another woman, yeah, I think there could be a special connection here. And I think, well, anyway, the same applies. Like each of you would be like very self-confident about who you are. So it would be a very slow move, I have to say. Okay. All right. So the factor that plays in this case against, I think, is that it's not that easy really to move on from this place of pain or from this place of disappointment. For me, it looks like a slow card. It's true that maybe in the future, in the horizon, there will be another opportunity, but for the time being, I see that you shouldn't expect any quick move. That's what I get. Actually, well, the advice card here is the judgment. So yeah, I think it's a good idea to reach out. The only thing is that I think things will not be progressing super fast or anything like this. Yeah. And at the same time, these cards tells me that you have to present yourself in a more confident and kind of, well, that you've got everything you need in life. Like you have to present yourself like a person with abundance, right? So just what I said here, like you've got everything you need in life. So yeah, I think you should make sure that you project that internal change. Okay, now let's move on to Scorpio, who is in a relationship. Okay, Scorpio, who is in a relationship, how will that be during the month of April? Scorpio, who is in a relationship, how will that be during the month of April? Scorpio, who is in a relationship, how will that be during the month of April? Scorpio, who is in a relationship, how will that be during the month of April? Oops. What's the positive or negative side of the relationship during this month? And the advice card for you guys. Advice card for you. Four of Wands, the Chariot, the Hierophant, and the Fool, and the Star. Okay. So let me break it down for you. Okay, it doesn't look bad at all. I think it's a very positive month in general. There could be some nice gatherings, maybe with him, well, with your partner or with other friends too. So it is a pleasant time. Also, there could be some travel involved and probably an important conversation taking place as well. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, maybe setting some common values or some grounding or something like this, like having a, yeah, kind of interesting conversation. Yes, like giving advice or yeah, something like this. I see the Fool as a positive factor, or maybe, well, there's luck. Maybe I think there's much contentment here, if you understand this. Like maybe we miss here some kind of new beginnings or something more spontaneous or acting a bit foolish sometimes. So maybe that's a factor that plays against. like everything seems to be so stable and so perfect that maybe there's a need of improvising or doing something new or different. Okay, the advice card for you anyway is the star. So the star tells me or speaks to me about future plans and about taking things lightly, like do not compromise too much. With this, I'm not trying to scare you at all. It's just that the star is a card of freedom. It's a card of long-term plans. It's a card of, having a very spiritual connection as well with your partner. So maybe this is the time to encourage all these areas and make them stronger. Yeah, and also maybe doing something different, like I said before, because they both remind me to Uranus, right? Aquarius, Uranus energy. So I would say that maybe doing something different would be nice to revitalize the relationship. Okay. All right. Now let's move on to Scorpio and Career for the month of April. Okay, so Scorpio and Career for the month of April. What's in store for you? Scorpio and Career during the month of April. Scorpio and Career during the month of April. And what's the positive or negative factor in your career for this month of April? And lastly, the advice card. Advice card for you guys. Advice card for Scorpio at work for the month of April. Okay, we've got the Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Four of Swords, and lastly the Hierophant card. Okay, so what I get here is that, well, before I start with the reading, let me remind you that I'm organizing a raffle for a free reading. If you would like to participate, you have to guess my month of birth, and you can write it down below in the comment section. I will reach out to you guys in case you guess my month of birth. Okay, okay, looks like a very happy month, I have to say. We've got compatibility with others. Maybe if you were looking for a job, you get good news actually, and they offered you the job. If you already have a job, I think you can get very along with your colleagues or manager or whoever. I think you're going to feel fine in your own shoes. Like you've got experience, abundance, the skill set necessary to do your job, and yeah, there could be some happy times and celebrations as well. So very nice. Okay, the factor that I might play for or against is the Four of Swords. So maybe, well, I would say it like as a negative thing, even though this is not negative at all. But maybe there's a lack of reflection and taking things a bit slower. Maybe we're rushing a little bit with certain things, even though I don't see much speediness here, but maybe there's a lack of reflecting and deepening into things. The advice card here is the Hierophant. So on one side, it could suggest, yeah, that there is a need for deepening in certain areas in your work or some maturity. And also this card speaks about being in a group, like trying to follow whatever rules of the group are valid and approved by others. So make sure that your values are aligned with the other people's values as well, and that you don't make any kind of a false step or take any false step. Yeah. And anyway, this is a energy group, so just make sure that you fuel your connections and that you're all on the same page during this month. Okay, so I think that's been it for the month of April for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. What was I going to say? Yeah, you can subscribe to my channel, like the video, hit the bell button to get notifications, and I will see you on the next video for the month of May. Bye!